Good evening, and welcome to tonight's news update. We have breaking news from around the world. From a tragic plane crash in Brazil to escalating tensions in Syria, here are tonight's top stories. We begin with developing news from São Paulo, Brazil, where a commercial aircraft has gone down. The plane, identified as an ATR-72 registered to Vopass Airlines, was on flight number 2Z2283 from Cascavel to São Paulo when it crashed earlier today. The aircraft, tail number PSVPB, was built in 2010. Initial reports at 10:27 a.m. PDT indicated 58 passengers on board, but by 11:04 a.m. the number was updated to 62. Tragically, the local governor has confirmed that there are no survivors. This is a devastating loss, and our thoughts are with the families of those on board. Drone attack on American forces in Syria. In other breaking news, reports are coming in of an explosive drone attack targeting American forces at the Karab Algier base near Al-Hasakah, Syria. The situation is still developing, and there is no word yet on casualties. This attack comes just days after Iran-backed militia forces launched a rocket attack on the Al-Assad base in Iraq, wounding several soldiers and contractors. The region remains tense, with escalating hostilities posing ongoing risks to U.S. forces. Suspicious item at the White House. Closer to home, the United States Secret Service has confirmed that emergency services were dispatched to the White House earlier today to investigate a suspicious item. The area was temporarily closed off as a precautionary measure. It's important to note that neither President Joe Biden nor Vice President Kamala Harris were in Washington, D.C. at the time of the incident. We'll bring you more updates as they become available. Ukrainian incursion in Russia's Kursk region. Turning now to the ongoing conflict in Eastern Europe, Russia has declared a federal emergency after hundreds of Ukrainian troops crossed into the Kursk region. This marks one of Kyiv's largest operations on Russian soil since the conflict began. The incursion, which occurred approximately 500 kilometers southwest of Moscow, has led to the evacuation of thousands of residents. The Russian Defense Ministry reports that they are actively repelling the Ukrainian forces with airstrikes, artillery, and ground troops. The situation remains fluid, and the impact of this incursion could have significant implications for the conflict's future. FTX ordered to pay $12.7 billion in relief. In financial news, a U.S. court has ordered the bankrupt cryptocurrency exchange FTX to pay $12.7 billion in relief to its customers. The settlement follows a lawsuit by the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, which found that FTX had misled its customers, creating a false sense of security while misusing their deposits for risky investments. The settlement prioritizes customer claims, with $8.7 billion in restitution and $4 billion in disgorgement. FTX has assured customers of a full recovery based on the value of their accounts at the time of the bankruptcy filing. However, some customers have expressed dissatisfaction with the terms, particularly the valuation of cryptocurrencies as of November 2022. The final bankruptcy proposal is set to be approved in October. Thailand's Move Forward Party dissolved. Finally, in Asia, Thailand's Constitutional Court has ordered the dissolution of the opposition party, Move Forward. The ruling comes after the party's attempt to amend the country's strict royal defamation laws was deemed a threat to the constitutional monarchy. This decision has sparked concern among international observers and has led to calls for protests within Thailand. Move Forward's remaining 143 lawmakers have vowed to regroup and form a new party, continuing their fight for reform. The ruling has dealt a significant blow to the party's young and urban supporters, who rallied behind its progressive platform. That's all for tonight's news update. Thank you for joining us. We'll continue to monitor these stories and bring you the latest developments. Stay safe, stay informed, and have a good night. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update.